Hey, how's it going? This is Melinda and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing some amazing records. We're also going to be discussing stereo versus mono pressings. First off, let me show you this. This is something I really never thought I would own. It is a record carrier case. It is the amazing Beatles. Love the picture. I think Paul looks amazing. They all look really great in this picture. And I've always wanted this record carrier case, but at $90 where I've seen it at stores, I could never justify the price because I don't take my records anywhere. I don't really need a case. But I found this on Overstock.com a couple weeks ago for $55 and free shipping, and I just couldn't resist that for the price. I think it's really cool, and I will probably put some records in it, keep it in my bedroom. So very happy to have that. And as you can see in the background, I have the Rolling Stones, just some different albums. That is because last week they announced they were coming to areas near us. They were going to be doing their No Filter tour here in the US. And I've never seen the Rolling Stones before. I've always wanted to see them. And I have a birthday in June. So I told my husband for my birthday, I want to go see the Rolling Stones, and very excited that the tickets went on sale and we were able to get great seats. So I'm really looking forward to June, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the Rolling Stones. And so coincidentally, I, a couple weeks ago, picked up this album. It is Honk by the Rolling Stones. This is an album I'd been wanting for a really long time. The RollingStones.com has a 4 LP set of this on their website. It's 4 different colored vinyl. It is greatest hits mixed with live versions of their songs, and I'd been wanting it, but it was $80, so I just never got around to buying the 4 LP set of it. Well, this is the Amazon version, and it was $20. It's a 2 LP set, so it's an abbreviated version. It doesn't have all those live versions of songs, but it's got all of their greatest hits from 1971 on. So you get a lot of the really big hits from the 70s, the 80s, and I don't have a lot of records from more current records of the Rolling Stones. So this gives you a really good taste of all of their music that they've done from 1971 to present. And there's a lot of really good music. They really don't make a bad song, very often at all. So let me just mention the ones that are just really big on here. Start Me Up, Brown Sugar, Miss You, Tumbling Dice, Angie. I absolutely love that song because I have a sister named Angie and I used to sing it to her. She probably hates it because of the way I sung it, but I love it because it reminds me of her. Beast of Burden. It's only rock and roll, but I like it. I think it's such a great song. Mixed Emotions. Harlem Shuffle is a song that I haven't been as keen on, but I really loved it as a teenager, and now that I've got it back on this copy, I've really been enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. Under Cover of the Night is a song that I have always loved, and there's a really cool version of Wild Horses on here. It is from a London concert they did that features Florence Welch from 2018. This is a really good gatefold, a lot of really cool pictures on here, and this is just a really cool LP to have. And the only problem is it makes me want the 4 LP set more. It's on 180 gram vinyl. The sound quality is really good. It sounds really great. So very happy to have that finally. And another Amazon find that I got for $11 is Miles Davis All-Stars. This is a really great record. It's called Walkin', and it is a who's who among jazz artists. We've got Miles Davis on trumpet, Horace Silver on piano, who is fantastic, J.J. Johnson on trombone, Percy Heath on bass, Lucky Thompson on tenor sax, and Kenny Clark on the drums. And I normally rotate towards the tenor sax and the piano, but I think the drums on here, Kenny Clark does an amazing job. And I think he kind of steals the show on here. This is just a really great record. I have been able to get so many wonderful jazz albums here from Amazon at such great prices. So I'm really building up my jazz collection. I love the reproduction of the label Prestige. This is just a really great record. So very happy to have that, and I just cannot believe I was able to purchase it for $11. This next record I'm going to show was featured on Jeff at Various Vinyls channel. Jeff is absolutely one of my besties here in the vinyl community. I have never missed a video he's made, and I don't think he's missed one of mine. We're just really great friends, and I really respect his opinions. He showed this on his channel. This is Elton John, just a tremendous album. I've seen this in the wild. I could have picked it up on the Uni label, and I kind of, I think through every purchase I make, I decided because of the song Your Song is such a quiet song, there's so many quiet songs on this album, I decided to go ahead and get the reissue because I knew crackles and pops on this album would absolutely drive me crazy. I did not want to have them. With this one, this is a German press. It is quiet, it is beautiful, and I absolutely love it. So I have really been enjoying this. Thank you so much, Jeff. I think this is just a really incredible record. I always respect your opinions. So I've enjoyed it very much. Here is the label. 180 gram vinyl. And on Amazon, I'd been keeping my eye on it. It dropped to under $20. And when it did, I picked it up. So very happy to now own that. I have Elton John's Greatest Hits, volumes 1, 2, and 3. I also have Yellow Brick Road, an incredible album. And now I have this one. So just really happy to have as much Elton John as I can get into my record collection. This is another record that I really love, Candy O by the Cars. I bought this on the original master recording. I had the regular version of this, but I was so impressed by the audiophile version, the original master recording of their debut album in Heartbeat City. I think they sound absolutely incredible. So I wanted to get Candy O, and eventually down the road I hope to get Shake It Up. I love the Cars. This album is absolutely incredible. On this particular record, it just feels like one song flows right into the other, and it's just a perfect balance. We've got rock, pop, and punk. Absolutely a beautiful record. I love it. There's the hits you would know on here are Let's Go and It's All I Can Do, but every single song on here is absolutely incredible. And it is numbered, as my copy is 5028. So this is just really cool. It is on 180 gram vinyl. I cannot recommend this album enough, you all. If you like the Cars, 80s music, this is absolutely an incredible record to own. I absolutely love it. And the next record I'm going to show is a record that I've had in my collection for a very long time, but I just have never been satisfied with the sound quality of the record. It's on the Polydor label, and even with my floor speaker upgrade and my Ortophon Blue upgrade, I still didn't think this record sounded very good. It's one of them I bought very early on in my collection, and I just think it's a must-have for me. I really love it. It is Derek and the Dominoes, and this is Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs. I went ahead and splurged and bought the original master recording version of it, because my other version just came out flat. I just didn't think it sounded good. This is a great sounding version of it. It's a little more pricey, but I was able to get a discount. I bought the Cars album, Candy O, with it. I was able to get free shipping and a discount, so it really did help. And I love this album. Derek and the Dominoes, as you all know, it's Eric Clapton. So we've got Eric Clapton singing. We've got him on guitar. Dwayne Allman comes in and plays beautiful guitar on here too. The guitar work on here sounds incredible. And the songs were inspired by Pattie Boyd. If you all are aware of the story about Pattie Boyd, she was originally married to George Harrison of the Beatles, later married Eric Clapton. While she was married to George Harrison, Eric Clapton had a huge infatuation with her, wrote a lot of songs that are on this album about her. And personally, I wish she would have stuck with George, but she did later on go on and marry Eric Clapton. And I love the songs on here. I think the songs are beautifully written. The guitars are great. And so I really am happy to have it. I love the cover of this album. It's always been one of my favorites. From what I understand, Patty Boyd owns the original painting of this album. I can't imagine anybody who deserves it more than her. So for this original master recording, my number is copy number 6459. Just a really great sounding record. It's a 2 LP set. The original was as well. 180 gram vinyl, and very happy to now own a beautiful sounding copy of this record. So very happy to have that. The next records I'm going to show were a VCLT, Vinyl Community Love Train. It's just members of the vinyl community send each other gifts, and Rob from Black Star Vinyl is one of the most generous, and he sent me some incredible 45s of Van Halen, my very favorite band, as well as another favorite of mine. And this is these are the 45s I'll show. We've got some Van Hagar versions. We've got Love Walks In, When It's Love. I love these outer sleeves of these 45s. Black and Blue. Finish What You Started, just really a great song too. I love the cover of this one with them in straight jackets. Why Can't This Be Love? That's a really great one. I love the Van Hagar years. I love the David Lee Roth years. As long as Eddie's there, I enjoy it. I think it's really good. This is Jump, just another incredible one. And so thank you so much, Rob. Rob at Black Star Vinyl has a really incredible channel. He has a lot of hard rock and metal albums. When he shows records, he's showing records that are autographed, limited editions, really beautiful colored vinyl pressings, just really hard to find stuff. He has a great channel, and I will leave the link below, so please check him out. This is another one he sent my way that's really incredible. It is Wings, and this is the song Maybe I'm Amazed. Paul McCartney's my favorite solo artist of all time. I just cannot imagine my life without Paul McCartney in it. I was just raised listening to his music, and Wings was just a great band, and these are just really great songs. This is a Record Store Day reissue from 2013. I wasn't even going to Record Store Day in 2013, so I'm very happy to have this. The original version, I believe Joe, Mean Mr. Mayo, showed it on his channel. So it's really cool to know that I have the 2013 Record Store Day version of this. And it is Maybe I'm Amazed. One side, there's 2 songs in the mono press, a short and long version. And then another side has the stereo version of Maybe I'm Amazed. And it just brings up that age-old question. What sounds better, mono or stereo? And with mono, the sound comes from one channel. No matter how many speakers you own, the same sound, the same signal goes through the speakers. With stereo, it's a little bit different, and different sounds pan back and forth and go through the speakers for stereo. So with this being a live version of the song, I'm going to go ahead and give the nod. I listened to both, and very carefully. And I think the stereo version for a live album sounded better because it mimicked what a live, if you're at a concert and you're standing there, it sounded what a live performance is going to sound like. It was really, really good, and I enjoyed it. And, you know, with my ears, my stereo equipment, and my living room when I was playing it, it's a pretty big room. So I felt like the stereo version of it filled the room better. However, when I went into my bedroom, which is just a smaller room with more walls, I thought the mono version really came alive. And I really loved his voice. I thought it was really great. So that also got me to thinking, I've got another record here. This is the stereo version of Ellington's Indigos, just an absolutely incredible record. And I have a mono press of this and a stereo press. So I wanted to listen to both. This is the mono version. You know, this is a really old classic jazz album, just very relaxing, very beautiful. And I think with a lot of those 60s albums, I really do prefer the mono. So I wanted to listen to this and see what I thought, just really listen to them carefully. Here is the stereo copy of this album. I think this is a really cool label. I love these Columbia 6Is. So I've got a mono and a stereo. So out of these two Ellington Indigo albums, which one do I think sounds the best? With these old classics like this, I will give the nod to the mono versions. I think they sound incredible. So I think when we're talking about something that's more modern or more live, for me personally, I really love the stereo versions. When we're talking about a psych record from the 60s, the early Beatles, something like this, a jazz record, I really think the mono press sounds best. But it's just a personal preference. We all have our different opinions. So that is my video. Let me know what you think about stereo versus mono pressings, and let me know what you think about any of these records I've shown today. Please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you, Rob from Black Star Vinyl. I have the link below. Please click on and watch his videos. Take care. Bye-bye.